Morning. How are you? How's everybody? So we're just gonna we shall just share that we're live. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. All right, wherever you're from. This is the daily downloads transmission. Okay. So just chill out because your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, right? They're airing people out, right? It's air out time. What that means is spirit will sometimes use people to tell you something or tell a group of you something, right? So, for real though, somebody thought they had more time with you, right? Somebody definitely thought they had more time with you. Good morning for everybody watching. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Guten Morgen, is that how they say it in Swiss German? Good Morgen, right? Okay. So somebody definitely thought they had more time with you. Okay, and guess what? It's not the way it turned out. Nope, not the way it turned out, mate. It's not the way it turned out, really. And I'm gonna tell you why. Why it didn't turn that way? Because this is somebody who kept lying. This is somebody who kept disappearing. This is somebody who kept wanting to confuse you and keep you confused and stuck. Okay, and guess what? It didn't work. It didn't work at all. It didn't work, and the reason it didn't work is because this person was a liar, a cheater, a manipulator, and they kept entertaining outside energy, right? And still, they wanted to have unlimited access to your light, okay? Your light, and unfortunately, that's not the way the world works, right? And Spirit said, no, we are putting a stop to this, okay? It is time we put a stop to this, right? And that's that, right? Spirit said that's enough, right? That door closed now, right? And what's funny is now they're watching you glow up from a distance, trying to figure out how did Michelle get happier? How did Amanda get pretty? How did John get a job? How did Paul? How did they glow up? How? How did they glow up without me? Right? Right? How did you get happier without them? Right? They sick tonight because some of y'all, you guys stopped chasing closure. You stopped explaining yourself, right? And you stopped overextending yourself to people you were trying to save, right? People who like being dysfunctional, who like being chaos, who like being stuck. They enjoy that because they want to be saved. That's how they get attention, some of them, right? So the second you detached, their whole reality malfunctioned. It's true, right? The entire reality malfunctioned, right? Everything they knew shifted permanently, right? This is somebody who was never satisfied with anything, right? They were never satisfied, right? This is somebody who kept the lies organized for a long time to where they couldn't keep their lives organized anymore. If you're hearing this, it's for you. It's because Spirit led you here. Even if I sent it to you in a DM, there was a reason for that. All right? This is somebody who was juggling too many people, too many stories, too many masks, too many personalities. And our Spirit got the ass dizzy. Right? Because let's be honest, some of these people, they weren't even confused. They were greedy. There's a difference. I don't know why I'm crossing my arms, but I'm getting that Four of Cups energy. It's almost like, I don't care what they have to say, right? Like, I'm right no matter what. Right? They wanted your loyalty while entertaining low vibrational distractions. Right? They were entertaining low vibrational distractions on the side. Right? They wanted your healing. They wanted your energy. They wanted to keep giving you the bare minimum. They wanted your body. They wanted your attention. They wanted your foot rub. Right? They wanted your emotional prayer, your blessing, your support. They wanted it all. Right? But at the same exact time, they wanted to give the bare minimum, right? The bare minimum, the complete bare minimum, right? And guess what? That ends today. It's ended, right? And we're gonna get a message for the people watching. If you guys have not subscribe, like, share. I don't ask to like and share because I need more attention or want followers and need your validation from strangers. I ask to share because when you share, you never know who's going to hear it and whose life you might save. That's why I ask you to share. I don't need attention and followers. I can go viral and get famous anytime I want. I really can. And my friends who know me know that. I ask you to share because you never know who you might help. Those are karmic points that you're racking up without even knowing it. You don't know who you're going to help. So this person wanted your softness, he wanted your forgiveness, he wanted your patience, right? Right? But they were entertaining foolishness. Somebody could be born on the 5th, somebody could be a life path 5, or somebody could be born in May, right? Taurus. Maybe you've known this person for 5 years or more, right? This is somebody with a lack of experience in many areas of their life, right? But they were also susceptible to missteps, right? So be careful of people like that, because those are people who prey on the weak. They are. It's just true. Somebody could be born in June, okay? They wanted all of this from you while treating you like an option. Reconciliation, right? Now they're in a space where they're watching you grow up, right? They're watching you love on yourself, right? They're watching you pour into you, self-love, right? They're watching you give to the most important person in the world, and that's yourself, right? And now it's like, I want to reconcile, right? Now they want to reconcile now that they've explored enough. I mean, they've explored, came back, explored, came back, explored, came back. And now it's just that coming back. Right? See, the Queen of Swords didn't come out yet, but I know she will. She doesn't negotiate with clowns. Male or female. She doesn't. That's the energy where you finally looked around and said, wait a second. Hold up. Something's not adding up. Something ain't right. It ain't right. Oh, look, a few cards fell out, right? I'll get them. It ain't right. You knew it wasn't right, right? And you said, why am I proving my worth to people who secretly envy me? Because that's a T. Some of these people never disliked you. They just disliked how naturally powerful you were, right? They disliked how people gravitated towards you. They disliked how you could walk into a room and shift the entire energy, right? You could shift the entire atmosphere of the room. That's what they disliked. Somebody could be born in March, somebody could be born on the 3rd. right? They disliked how you survive. They disliked things that you survived, things that would have destroyed this person or these people. These could be friends, this could be a lover, this could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, an ex, doesn't matter. It could be anybody, right? It really could be anybody. We are live, right? It could be anybody, right? But I'm going to tell you something right now, and you know this and your heart knows this. You know it deep in your gut, okay? I'm going to say this right now. You know this in your heart of hearts. I don't care if you don't say it. I don't care if you don't talk about it, but your heart knows this. Wherever you are watching, I can't see your comments. You got people watching your page every single day, pretending they moved on. Maybe they know your posting schedule. They know your movements. You know who you're with, when you're with, what you do, who you do it with, right? They know your schedule better than you do. They know when you're active, when you're online. They know when your energy shifts. They know when you're glowing. They know when you're talking to somebody new, obsessed. And the crazy part, the same people that acted like you were too much. Shut up, Spirit said. Shut up. I don't know where that came from. And you're gaining clarity now. You're gaining clarity. Right? You're not only gaining clarity, you're gaining wisdom. You're gaining lots of wisdom, right? Mental sharpness aligns with the courage to speak truth. Your words are a guiding light. You're gaining lots of wisdom, right? Why? And what does clarity and wisdom bring you? Harmony. Why? Because you're no longer entertaining parasites, human parasites, disguised as a protector, a savior, a friend, right? You're my best friend. But they're not. They want your blood. And the crazy part is, like I said, the ones that acted like you were too much, right, were the ones that are still monitoring you and keeping track of you. I'm channeling these messages, by the way. I will pull as I go, but this is all channeling. So remember, it's not me speaking, it's me picking up the collective energy, transmitting it, and translating it to you. That's why I'm a master number 11. I'm born with this, to do this. It's assigned to me. I didn't pick and choose to do this and say, oh, I want to go on TikTok and YouTube for the speak. No. It's God. God put me here. Right? Because somebody here was dealing with a person who got addicted to temporary validation. Right? The little bits of validation. Anything shiny distracted them. Like the little ring, right? Anything with a little booty, right? Anything with a little fake money distracted them. Anything with a little attention. And now look. Now they're realizing half these people they chose over you were counterfeit. Counterfeit, baby. It's made from Chinatown. It's real. It's not fake. It's not fake. It's real. Remember the DVDs from Chinatown? It's real. I remember them. Right? They're counterfeit. Counterfeit love. Counterfeit loyalty. Counterfeit, excuse me, counterfeit communication, counterfeit loyalty, counterfeit friendships, counterfeit success, wearing designer with no stability, right? Wearing designer but living at home in mom's garage, in grandma's basement, wearing designer but using the Wi-Fi from McDonald's across the street while they live at their Uncle Jimmy's garage with their skateboard from 1921, right? Those are the players, right? It's true. Flexing money with no peace. Who Who flexes money? Wealthy people don't flex money. In fact, the wealthiest person is usually the one. You guys know, right? They smile online, but they cry in the bathroom. And meanwhile, you're over here becoming the king, the queen of pentacles, quietly. You're different, you're stable, you're protected, right? You're not in that revenge mode. You're just in you mode, right? Right? This is a type of, it's like the, you can't sit at my table energy, right? And that hurts them worse. Not because you're being petty, not because you're being malicious or intentional. No, you're not. You've just outgrown certain things. It's really almost nothing personal. To say you don't feel some type of way, maybe you do, and that's okay, right? Right? But you're past that phase of dwelling on the BS, right? You're past that phase, right? This person sees you. They see you different. They see you quiet. They see you're protected, right? They see that. But your silence right now, it's not only making them crazy, what it's making them do is it's making them confront themselves. It's holding up a mirror in front of them, right? Right? Because somebody from your past keeps checking on you indirectly, asking about you through mutual people, bringing stuff up. Not your name, but they'll bring something up so that person brings up your name, right? Very slick. They think they're slick, right? They think they're slick. This is somebody from your past, right? They watch you through fake profiles, at least more than one, right? Trying to see if you're still her. Spirit said, absolutely not. You're healing. You're rebuilding. You're getting your money together. You're getting your confidence back. Your skin is glowing. Your energy's cleaner. And that is what is haunting them. Because they thought you losing them would break you. Instead, it actually introduced you to yourself. You losing them introduced you to you. How magical. Excuse me. Right? How cool. So in fact, this person they were a blessing. They were a blessing. They were a karmic blessing. Now, we're not here to say this is the end and you're over and you'll never, no. But what's over is this cycle. Could they come back and heal and grow and be with you again? Sure. We don't know that. Do we? Can we find out? Maybe. But does it matter at this point? No. Because right now, this is you time. This is lock-in time. 2026 is lock-in time. And F everybody else. Right? Now let's talk about the haters for a second. Okay? Because this is one I don't really feed into ever. The spirit wants me to touch on it. Let's talk about the haters. Because somebody around you is smiling in your face, but they're secretly competing with you. Right? It's like, you should be here, you should come out, you should do this, you should do that. Like, let's hang out, right? But, I don't know. This person, there's something about this person. This could be a friend, this could be a bunch of friends. You take it how you feel fit. Whatever comes up in the reading as I speak, you'll know. Your intuition will tell you. If not, don't take the message if you don't fit. Don't take if it doesn't apply. Remember that. Be careful. All right? Just because I'm channeling it doesn't mean it's yours. Remember that. All right? Don't fit, don't take it. Whoever you are watching. Right? If you're watching, like and support and share. That's very appreciative. Right? What was I saying? This person, let's see these haters, these people that were trying to get to your money. They were trying to get to your confidence. They're being haunted now. Why? Because they messed with the chosen one. And they thought, first they doubted you were a chosen one, right? But they're now realizing you are the enterprise. You are the master of material success who makes wise investments and you turn your plans into profit. That's what they're realizing is who you are. Okay? They now finally see the depth of your power, right? The depth of your frequency, right? Somebody around you smiles at you all the time, but they're competing with you. But really, they're competing with themselves. They copy your mannerisms, they copy your speech, they copy your energy, they copy your aesthetic, they copy your confidence. But let me tell you something, you know what they can't copy? Your soul. This suit makes me look a little chunky, but I like it. You can't copy your soul. You can't. You know why? Because you have your own magic. I have my own magic. They have their own magic. But they never gave themselves the opportunity to heal in order to find their own magic, which is right here. It's right. They've been walking around with it the whole time. And the whole time they've been looking elsewhere, externally, for that magic when it's been with them the entire time. It's kind of sad. In an actual sad way. Not a sarcastic way. They're still smiling. They are. This person copies your speech. They copy your speech. They might wear the same outfit as you. They might have the same shoes as you. They might have the same... There's something that's similar where you're like, I wore that outfit at that baby shower or that wedding. Why are they wearing it now? Right? And that's the thing, that's the problem. They could copy you, but they cannot copy your soul. They cannot copy your soul. Right? They can imitate your style. Right? They can. Right? They cannot imitate your frequency. And Spirit's saying, what I'm hearing it right here. They're getting exposed slowly. They're getting exposed slowly. They're very impulsive. This person doesn't think before they act. They just go, 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 go. Right? They just go, go, go. Very impulsive person. This could be, again, this is a general collective reading. This could be love. It doesn't have to be love. This could be a friend. This could be a bunch of friends, right? Thank you, YouTube, for allowing us to vape. It's different. You vape on TikTok, they put you on the crucifix right next to it. God rest his soul. Jesus. But they cannot ever imitate your frequency. And let me tell you something. You're winning right now. Okay? You're winning. My right ear is ringing. You're gaining recognition, support from your surrounded people, right? Your confidence is getting a boost, right? You're accomplishing things in life. Have you ever tripped slow? It's like where you know you're gonna hit the ground and there's nothing you can do. Like you're tripping slow, you know you're going for the ground. That's what karma feels like for these people now. Slow, public, embarrassing. Why? Because they lived in a fantasy, bickering about you, your name, bickering about what you do, who you do it with, what you got, what you don't got, comparing themselves to you. This means divine law stepped in. So this ain't even your battle. It's on. It's on. And God is auditing these people now. Yes, he's auditing all these people. Right? There's somebody who's gained a lot of wisdom through these experiences. Right? You've gained a lot of wisdom. You're somebody who's very mentally sharp. Right? You have a beautiful heart. And that's why these people took advantage of you. Or they try to take advantage of you. They try to be slick with you. And you would let them slide. You know, you would play fool to the fools because you said, you know what? I see the good in this person, but I'm going to give him a chance. I'll let you, go ahead. What is this girl talking about? Orange and Milford. I think she's texting the wrong person. My cousin. I don't think she's watching, but shout out to my cousin Nikki. You're dealing with a narcissist. Right? So right now, God is doing an audit on your life. And some people are terrified because they know what they did to you. They know where they lied. They know where they manipulated. They know where they intentionally hurt good people. And now they're watching you. And they're watching you become happy. Right? They're watching you become happier without revenge. And that's eating them alive. Because your success became their punishment. And Spirit keeps saying, stop lowering yourself to explain your boundaries. If they misunderstood your distance, let them misunderstand your distance. It's not your job to explain why you're away, why you're not answering, what's going on. That's not your job. Okay? You are dealing with these types of people right here. It shows up as superiority, it says, I'm reading, rigid thinking, intolerance for opposition. What is this girl texting me? Right? Don't explain your boundaries to anybody. If they misunderstood you, that's your problem. You're not required to shrink yourself to keep people comfortable anymore. Period. Why am I keeping you comfortable? For what? Why? Why am I comforting you? I'm not your therapist. I'm not your grandma. Right? I'm not. You're not. And some of you guys got new love coming in. What, does the collective have new love coming in? You do. Some of you already met somebody. This is somebody very fiery, very energetic, very, they move with momentum. Very adventurous person you're meeting, for those who are single. Right? Could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Could have fire in their chart. Right? The person that's on your mind that we're thinking about is full of sorrow and regret and sadness. Don't feel bad. I know you do. It's okay to feel bad. But it's not your job to save them anymore. Because you saving them was only delaying their growth. You were delaying the inevitable. You saving them is not you helping them grow. Why? Because if you don't let them hit rock bottom, they're never going to grow. But some of you got new love coming in. What kind of love is this? Ooh, luxury. This is somebody who's going to spoil you. This is somebody who likes the finer things in life. This is somebody who, again, they don't have to be wealthy, but this is somebody who is going to work with you and work to make sure that you both enjoy luxury, right? It's going to be like your thing as a couple. Like you're going to enjoy going to that fine restaurant, enjoy going to that fine hotel, right? They don't have to be rich. They can be, right? They can be, right? But this cycle's complete with this other person. Right? A major cycle is coming to a conclusion, and it's marking a major milestone of achievement. Again, guys, don't freak out when I say a cycle's closing. People automatically think cycle close means, oh my goodness, that person's gone forever, they're never coming back. No, a cycle complete just means that cycle is closed, done. That's it. It doesn't mean the person's gone forever and they're never coming back. Chill out, right? I know some of you want them back, some of you don't even care. Some of you are going to yell at me in the comments and say, stop talking about the old person. Right? Some of you are going to say the opposite. Right? It doesn't matter. I'm not here to cater to your personal thing. This is a collective message. So I'm picking up on the energy from the people that are here, that are commenting and liking, which I can't see until I open my phone. Do I want to open my phone? Probably not. You guys are meeting someone who is going to work hard, right? This is somebody who's going to work hard to build a life of comfort for the both of you. They could work in law enforcement. They could work in a field where they help people, right? They could be an EMT worker. But they're coming in quick with the sirens I'm hearing. They're coming in fast. Like you don't see this coming. It's gonna be it's gonna happen so quick. Like the alarms are just gonna whoop. Here they come. Right? Like I didn't know 2 days ago I was gonna meet you, and like I said, they're gonna work and build a life of comfort, beauty, security. Right? They're gonna cherish and savor your achievements. Right? Again, this person could be a gas station employee. Doesn't matter. The point is that they're gonna love you, and they're gonna save and put money aside to make sure that you guys have time. When it's time for you to spend time together, they have it and you have it, so you guys can enjoy luxury, comfort, moments and memories that you'll remember and cherish. Why? Because this person truly is gonna love you. They're gonna love you like you've never been loved before, ever. Right? This is real love. This is healthy love. This is not that hot and cold nonsense, that disappearing act, that let me see what else is out there energy. Nah. No. Somebody here is finally attracting people who are emotionally available, who are financially stable, right? Spiritually grounded. They don't have to be a Buddha, right? They don't have to be a Sunday churchgoer, right? If they are, great, right? Church, mosque, synagogue, whatever they do, whatever keeps some balance, doesn't matter. They don't have to be that. They could just, the point is, this person's gonna love you for you. They're not gonna be the in and out, the hot and the cold, right? But they could work in law enforcement, I'm getting. What's wrong with that, right? That's kind of hot. Somebody here is finally attracting this person. This person, somebody here is attracting this person is you. You're attracting this person. You're attracting people who are emotionally available, people who are financially stable, people who are listen to you, right? If you're not content. Some of you in the past, you're realizing you were settling because you were convinced this is it, that's all I could get. Or I don't have the time, patience, or energy to put in effort to meet someone new and start the whole thing over again and learn the person and trust the person and understand. So you settled for this one person the whole time. And they tried to take your soul. They literally siphoned your energy. For so long you felt depleted. You weren't energized. You felt sick. You felt weak. You wake up and you felt like dead. This person had either an entity attached to them, or they were just a parasite. And they don't even know they're a parasite. Right? This is somebody financially stable. Who describe this person that's coming in for the collective adventure? They want to travel. This is somebody who travels. I'm getting Sagittarius. They're gonna want to go places. Let's go here. Come on, all right, let's go here today. All right, no, let's drive here now. Like, right? They love just being in the car and going places, moving around. Right? And they're gonna accept you for you. Right? You're not gonna have to change or be something or someone you're not. This person, it's like once you release this past, there's so much optimistic energies coming your way. You just have to accept that the past is in the past. Let it go. Let it go. If it comes back, it comes back. You deal with it accordingly. Let it go. Trust me. Let it go. The phone calls, the text. Don't make excuses. Oh, well, they need my help, and without me, they can't. Without me, bullshit. They could do it all without you. Don't do that. Don't be a weak victim. Don't make yourself a victim, right? Don't make yourself a victim to this person. There's somebody new coming in for you. Tell me more about this new person for the collective, please. The people watching, for the new person coming in. A lot of you guys are sickly old. And let me tell you something. There's somebody new coming in. The moment these things lie to me, I will burn them to the ground. I will burn them. I'll cancel myself on TikTok, on everywhere. You'll never see me online again. Describe the person, the new person that's coming in for the collective. This is somebody who understands the struggle, right? This is somebody who at one point might have been unstable, right? They might have had a breakdown, right? And this breakdown, whether it was financial, emotional, or a combination, contributed to their family instability, right? But this is somebody who finally got it, right? They struggled, they went through it. They might have been incarcerated, they might have been in rehab, they might have been, they might have just really been taken for a ride by life. But now they're building a legacy and they want to build it with you, right? They want to build it with you, right? Another thing which is really attractive about this person, this is where I hope the reading applies to me, is that they're not intimidated by you. They're not intimidated by your power. They're not intimidated by your standards, right? They're not intimidated by any of that at all, right? And once your standards changed, your whole timeline changed. That's why old people can't reach you the same anymore. Why? Because you leveled out emotionally, right? You did. You stopped reacting, you stopped begging, you stopped over-explaining. Spirit said, that's when the door is opened. So let them watch, let them stalk, let them whisper. They're always in a whisper. No matter what you could be doing wrong or right, they're always in a whisper. Monitoring spirit, I rebuke you. Right? They're watching all the time. Right? Like they are now. No matter what you do, they're going to watch. So you might as well do what makes you happy. Right? Because while they were obsessing over your downfall, you were building a new life in silence. So drop an 11 in the chat right now if you refuse to go backwards. Or drop I release it if you're done carrying those people. Right? People who only loved you when you were struggling. That old cycle's gone. It is. It's over. It's over. Right? The old cycle is permanently gone. Finita la música. Alright, let's log on to TikTok. TikTok! Hello, mate. Alright. TikTok. Alright, mate. Oh, Blue! Found my new TikTok page. I love Blue. Blue's a friend from South Africa. She's a beautiful soul. And she's been supporting me for like 3 years now. Wow. Oh my goodness. Blue. She just followed me on TikTok. So we're gonna go live on TikTok. Wow. She's been supporting me since day one. Actually, if it wasn't for Sierra, if it wasn't for my friend Lynette, I wouldn't be on TikTok. I wouldn't be here, period. One, because I hated the camera. I didn't like recording. It wasn't my thing. What up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look at you guys flooding the gates. Good morning. We're doing a collective reading on YouTube and TikTok. You guys are quick. Whew. Good morning. How are you? All right. So this new person coming in for you guys, be careful because there may be people who may try to give you misinformation about this person. They may try to mislead you about this new person, right? Don't listen to that, right? Don't listen to that. Let these people gather in groups, right? And try to understand how you survived everything they threw at you. Because when they were obsessing over your downfall, like I said before, you were building a brand new empire. You were. You you stayed silent and you put your head down and you got to work. Some of them stayed attacking you. Attack, 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 attack. Little did they know, they were attacking an anointed earth angel, God's chosen. And when you attack a chosen one, and you know you're attacking a chosen one, you know they're anointed, baby, you don't have to do anything. Their karma is, and it's sad because some of you will witness it, and it's like, karma like that, I don't want to witness. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You don't want to see stuff like that. All right, when you attack somebody pure, somebody good-hearted, somebody who God brought into your path for life to help guide, heal, evolve, transcend, and you attack them, why? Because you're jealous, bored, or whatever the case your illness is. The pain you're feeling now is because of that, because of your attacks, your jealousy, right? Good morning, thank you so much, guys. Hit that like button. What's going on? 0 likes. I'm giving you guys 5 minutes. I'm logging out. That's not cool. I'll stick to YouTube. Let them gather in groups because that's what they're gonna keep doing. Okay? These people were operating from deceit, right? Spreading lies on your name, dragging your name through the mud, right? And then smiling in your face, hey babe, right? When they literally just finished a whole smear campaign on you, right? So be cautious with plans, Spirit's saying. Be cautious with communication, partnerships, right? Make sure, is everybody being forthright, honest? Pay attention, okay? There's people that are not out to see you win. They're not, okay? They're not out to see you win. They're not out to see you rise. They're not. They think, you think they want to see you win, but it's part of the game. They'll invite you out to dinner, they'll do your hair, they'll get you a gift. They're not getting you a gift because they had time to go get you a gift. Come on, don't buy that. They don't give a fuck about getting you a gift. They want your energy, they want your light. They want your light. They know what you carry, ancestral light. Light worker energy that's powerful enough to manifest anything at the speed of light. That's what you carry. You carry an ancient code. I miss you more. Hi, beautiful. Let me see. Oh, look at you. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad you found the new page. They attempted to shut down. They tried everything to take me down. They never will. Right? You're stepping into the happiest timeline of your life, guys. I'm telling you right now. You'll remember this. Let's hit that like button, guys. What's going on? Do we have thumbs? Did somebody get finger surgery? Did somebody get their hands chopped off? What's going on? If you got your hand chopped off and you have no fingers, let me know. I'll just shut the TikTok down. I mean, I want to let you heal. Right? I can sit here and channel messages from the ethers, but if you can't hit a like, I don't care about your likes. I don't need likes. It doesn't validate it doesn't give me a high or boost. The point is for other people to see the message that might help them. Right? Don't resurrect what heaven removed. Don't reawaken what God took away and put away for you. Don't. The old cycle's dead. Let the new cannot come in because you're still carrying old static from the past. A lot of you are entrepreneurs. A lot of you are content creators. A lot of you have a huge following. but you're not allowing the energy to clear. So there's blessings knocking on your door, millions, dollars, people, blessings, opportunities, banging on your door. It's like the cops. You know when the cops bang on your door? You don't, I do. It sounds like this. Open up. That's what wealth is doing right now, knocking on your spiritual door. And you're sitting there like, what the fuck? Because you have too much static and noise around you. You're too busy helping this one, doing that for that one, doing this for that one. Why? For what? Why aren't you pouring into you? Right? You have to find your own inner fulfillment, your own inner happiness. You don't get happiness and fulfillment from that one, this one, that one. No. You look within, and then you pour into everybody else's cup. My cup ain't full. How am I going to pour into your cup? There's nothing in there. Right? I mean, it's just common sense. Right? It is. I'm telling the collective, because the collective, you know, I have friends who know this, right? My friends, they don't really watch my lives, and they don't really follow me on these social media platforms. A few of them do. I think 3 of them do, but they watch from they watch from shadow accounts, right? They don't want me to know. They don't want me to know they're watching. I pretend like I don't know that I know they're watching, so I just play dumb. Because, right? Are you my friend if you can't openly support me? I don't think so. Right? So you just play a fool of fools. Right? There's one friend, Lynette will come into my room, who will open, you know, when I say friend, I mean people who I associate with every day, who will openly support me, come in, say hello, right? The rest are just busy with their lives and their kids, which I get, right? I have one friend's renovating her house, another friend travels a lot, other friends, they're mostly, a lot of them are moms, dads, right? So they're busy, right? But they're also aware, they're woke, right? They're intelligent people, right? So good morning, Bree. Good morning, Gianna. Good morning, thank you. It's a collective reading. If it found you, it's your reading, it's your message, right? So Spirit's saying, let the old cycle die, because there's new coming in. Guys, there's new coming in. This person that's coming in is going to bring luxury. Again, this could be somebody very well off, very wealthy, right? And this is not going to be somebody who lies, right? This is somebody who's going to truly... What up, Blue? So before I logged on, I saw your follow, and I was on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, and I said, oh shoot, my friend Blue's here. She found me, and I was really happy. And I was telling YouTube, I don't even know it was on YouTube, but that I was happy I saw your name, because they shut down my other TikTok, right? So I made a new one, which we're working on it. My website, we're currently building a live platform there, so it'll be impenetrable. You can't take down God's anointed ever. Well, if you try to, you're really taking yourself down, right? That's just how it is, right? What up, Divine Healing? I like that name, right? What's going on here? Excuse me. What? Thank you, Panda Girl. Of course I remember you. I will never forget you. Hi, Panda Girl. Thank you, Mamita. You're a sweetheart. Let me get a card for the collective. Whoever's watching, let's get a card for them, okay? How about that? Is that okay? Is that okay? Are you sure? Is it okay? Ay, Dios mío, hold on. You guys make me work so hard. ¿Qué lo que? Mi amor. Que lo que? If you guys could come show love, I could show you love. Who's the first person? Who's showing the most love? Let me get a card for them. Come on, let's go. Spirit, guide me to the person who needs. How about this? Let me get, we'll do 2 cards for everybody. So if you're watching, it's for you. Channel through me, please. Channel through me. Channel through me, through the people watching, liking, sharing. Give me a message I need to hear. The people that are here now, give me the message I need to hear. I love white, big, bright lights right in my eyeballs. Nothing better. It's just the best thing in the world. It's this feeling of just. It just makes me wanna lick the cream off of the McDonald's milkshake, which I love, by the way. McDonald's milkshakes, guys. That's where I get the little chunky from. I'm kidding, I stopped drinking them for a while. Thank you so much, my love. I forgot your name, though. So good to see you, yes, sir, or Hope as well. Thank you, Panda Girl. Let me get you guys a card. Let's see. All right, give me a message for the people watching. See, this person, I feel you through music. So this is somebody who you guys would go out on a drive, or they would play music that you never heard, and like they showed you the song, or you showed them a song, and whenever they hear this music, it reminds them of you, right? They feel you through the music, right? Because the song, the lyrics, the energy, the message reminds them of you, of what you shared. Thank you so much, Blue. It is me. It is me. We took down the other fake pages. I don't know, they have some really skillful con artists out there. These people were making pages that looked exactly like mine. Exact video, every time I post, it was identical. It was scary. And they were messaging people asking for money. I will never ask you for money or message you. You have to message me first. Guys, you were dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, some of you. This was could have been a player at one point, and out hot, cold, right? Their way of the highway. And I don't know, if some of you might not be talking to them, but it's like, they want you to wait for them. Will you wait for me, mommy? Please wait for me, mamita. Please, baby girl, you know I love you. I'll do anything for you. Please wait for me. So they want you to wait for them while they run around, right? They want to run around, test the waters. They want to jump in that pool, jump in that pond, jump in that lake, stick their foot in the mud, play with the bees, play with the birds. They want to bring little worms home, right? Like a little kid. You don't got time for that. I don't think so. Give me a card for the people right here. I can't see what's happening on YouTube, so. Give me a card for the people. First, let me get a card for my girl, Bendita. Get a card for Bendita. Oh, you had something. You want you're in the space of, like, if you're dealing with someone, you want peace, right? But I feel like you're sacrificing your own needs to keep the peace. You're sacrificing your own needs and desires to keep the calm. It's like you want to say something, you want to fix something, you want things to be different, but if you say it, it'll cause friction or drama. So you're muting your soul for the sake of what? Peace? It's not peace. That's self-abandonment. That's self-neglect. That's not self-care. Let me stay quiet because I don't want to start the drama. If you can't communicate with your partner and sit down and have a nice, calm conversation, what's it? Why? Why not? Right? Why? Right? It's not worth it. Let y'all see the flowers. My girl Blue! I'm so happy you're so Blue. I can't believe it. My girl Blue's here. That's crazy. Blue! Blue, 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 blue. My favorite color is blue. My favorite color is blue, and my favorite vitamin is blue. Huh. I have a friend, his name's Blue 30. They call him Blue 30. We're like, what up, Blue 30? Blue! What up, Blue? Oh my goodness. Of course I would put my sweater on backwards. That camera, stop following me around. That camera keeps following me around. Alright, hold on. That's actually a really good subliminal, but it sounds like we're in a fish tank. Chilling with Scuba Steve. Hold on. Alright. These are the cards that fell on the floor. We got friendship, we got maturity. Immaturity, intuition, unproductive, injustice, rebellion. So a lot of you were dealing with a friend who they were never fair. It was always like, I gotta win, I gotta be on top, I gotta, right? It's like, you're moving into a season of connection, right? Like, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be meeting a lot of new people. Somebody here, a few of you here are gonna be getting an invite this week, next 2 weeks, 14 days I'm seeing 14 days, you're gonna be getting an invite. They're saying go. Don't say I may be I'll see. No. Go. When you get this invite, go. Go. Hello, Deb DBR 388. Deborah, I'm good, love. How are you? Thank you for the gift, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody who sent. Who else sent a gift? I want to pull a message. All right, for all the gifters, this is a message for all the gifters only. Okay, for now. Hold up. So please channel this message for everybody who sent a gift above a rose. Roses, guys, I love. You know why? Because they're like little decorations, right? So I'm not asking you to give me a better gift. I'm asking you to have an equal exchange of energy, right? When my spirit guides come through to give you answers, they're not looking for, a piece of your penny, which equals a rose, right? Be generous. You're not losing money, you're investing. You're growing your money, you're growing your spirituality, you're growing, you're evolving. Right? Don't think of sending somebody who's a healer, a master number 11, myself especially, somebody who's literally brought into this incarnation to heal and raise consciousness, right? That's my mission, right? I did real estate first, and God said, no, come here. He laughed. He said, where do you think you're going? Real estate? You ain't doing real estate. I have you here for a reason. Right? So here I am. Right? So when you meet a healer, a real healer, and you'll know if they're real because your soul will speak to you and tell you. Right? Generosity is not something you negotiate with. Right? It's an equal give and take. It's true. It's true. Right? I'm doing fabulous. Give me a message for the people who have been gifting this morning. So this is for the gifters first, then we'll do one for the non-gifters. Don't worry, we're not going to leave the non-gifters out. Relax, we don't discriminate. It's okay. At the end of the day, I'll take your EBT card. I'll take your food stamps, no problem. Shit. That's if you still got them. Mr. Trump cut some of you guys out. Give me a message for the collective, please. The people who sent gifts, the people who came in here sharing their energy, their generosity. Give me a message for them. What do they need to hear for the highest good, angels, ancestors, spirit guides? Building blocks. Okay. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. Alright? So the foundation has to be strong. You can't have a skyscraper if the foundation's messed up. Right? You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. Right? This message is for the people finding it now. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Okay? Please channel through me for the people that are here sharing their energy and sending gifts. What is the message? Okay? Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making the changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Right? When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life. And did I not just say you guys have somebody new coming in? And solidifying the ones you already have, right? By building on the foundation of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. Guys, let me tell you something. I don't care what the chemistry is like. I don't care if you've known this person 50 years. If there's no honesty, if there's no truth, it will never work. Whether it's a friend. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much for the boxing gloves. Thank you, DR, Deborah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Blue. It's not going to ever work, I promise you. I don't care what you do. I don't care who you go see. It's not. I promise. I'm telling you it's not. And I want you to prove me wrong, because you won't. Okay? You need honesty, humility, meaning I'm going to drop my mask, my ego, and just be real. Why? Because when you drop your mask and ego, there's nothing nobody could ever hold against you, right? I spent years making sure I went into that closet, back into the closet, right? And I took every little skeleton out that closet. And I took each skeleton out, piece by piece, and threw it out into the sunlight. Because I didn't want to live with skeletons in my closet. I didn't want to live where 10 years from now somebody could say, oh, did you hear about whatever. There's nothing nobody could say to me that I can't openly share about, own, and discuss truthfully. Nothing. Absolutely not. Need zero. My friends can tell you this. Anybody can tell you this, right? And that takes work. It's hard. It takes healing. It takes hard work to dig into your dark shadow side and really bring it to the light. It's not easy work. Healing is not easy. It's actually one of the most painfulest things you'll ever experience and or go through. True, yeah, it is. True honesty and loyalty is everything, right? Let me finish your message. This is a relationship message. YouTube, I'm kind of getting annoyed with YouTube, so I'm going to log out there in a second. We're on TikTok at Daily Downloads with a Z, and then a 2. So milestone about, how about this? Hey Siri, could you set a timer for 30 seconds? Hey Siri, you suck. No watch out. Where is my watch? Relationship message. When you see this message, know that you are attracting didn't we read this? You're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have. You are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. In this next relationship, it's going to be impenetrable. Right? Impenetrable. Meaning, it's going to be so solid that nothing or nobody could ever, right? Ever. Right? I never experienced, I mean, every relationship I was in was always attacked, but they never succeeded in separating us, right? Because I know, I'm aware of my master 11, I'm aware of my gift. So I automatically know if I'm in a relationship, immediate target, right? So you're prepared. The last one, I had to train a little. Then they picked up on it. They're like, oh, okay. This one, no. Okay. I don't know, what is it with the water signs? I don't know what it is with the water signs. Anyways, you're moving toward, you're laying the groundwork for something solid. You are. Right? You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. Wherever this is, you guys are stronger together. When you come together, you're an impenetrable force. Okay? Impenetrable force. Nothing could get in the way of you. Nothing, nobody. Nobody. They'll try, but it'll only make you stronger. I know for a fact, because when they tried it with me, it separated us a little, and then it made us even stronger. So remember, when something's meant to be, and people try to fuck with it, you always come back stronger. It backfires, right? Why? Because God teaches you that everybody's happiness is written for them. It's already written, right? Your soulmate, your match, your person. It's already written in the stars. You just have to wait for your turn, right? You got to go through your lessons. You got to go through certain things, right? And then your time comes, and it's your turn. You're like, oh, cool, wow, my turn, right? It's about patience, cultivating patience. Self-love. I can't love you if I don't love me, right? Here's your prosperity message for my people. Very nice to see you, Blue. I'm happy to see Blue. You made my day. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating let's start over. Where was I? I love this subliminal, but I truly feel like I'm inside of a fish tank. Do you hear that? You hear it? The fish, it feels like we're in a fish tank. The prosperity message. So if you're here, it was meant to find you, right? Welcome in. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Could somebody look up the word imbued? I-M-B-U-E-D. Somebody look it up, please, right now. I-M-B-U-E-D. Tell me what it means. Thank you. it says, own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough, and you are always and you always are enough. So abundance is ever present, right? Your creativity is divinely inspired, and the design for your life is taking shape and service to the world. You are meant for success. If you're watching this, you're meant for success. I don't care how bad it is now, how hard it is now. You are meant for success. You are. You know you are. You're so cute. We have two accounts now, so we have Moonlit Messages and this account, and then YouTube. Right? But we're working. I call him he's my computer geek wizard. He's doing the website. The website's up. He's just updating pricing and all that stuff. We're gonna have it so that we'll be streaming live from the website. So it'll be basically impenetrable, right? You won't be able to report or make false statements. You could watch and subscribe, right? Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations, okay, of your life. So if there's something now that you know needs to be addressed, address it now. Sit down with your person. Sit down with your lawyer. Sit down with your family, right? Perhaps your values have changed, and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Maybe you grew up, being taught that this is how it's supposed to be and this is what's expected of you, and you're coming to realize as you age that that's not the life I want to live. That life doesn't align with my values, beliefs, gifts, right? So now is the time to address these things. Now is the time to speak on it, right? If somebody's not aligning with your values, then these people are not meant to be in your life. Simple, right? If somebody's not supporting your craft, if somebody's not supporting your gift, if somebody's mocking you, if somebody is, if somebody, right? You'll know exactly who they are. Just stay away. Don't wish them bad. Don't wish them bad. Wish them love and light. Send them healing white light. Send them a beautiful energy, and blow it their way. And say a prayer for them, right? Jesus, help them. Muhammad, help them. Moses, whoever you pray to. I pray to all of them. they're all one, right? God, help this person find love. Help this person find peace. Help this person find healing, right? And then you'll have that healing come right back to you. Why? Because you shared it. Don't wish people bad. Even if they've done you bad, just wish them healing and wish them. God will make sure they experience the same pain you experience. I promise. And if God feels like they need to experience and some on top, He will. Trust me. A lot of them right now I'm channeling something heavy. This is coming through loud and clear. The people who did you wrong are currently now facing karma for how they did you dirty. These people ran your name through the mud, right? These people tried to divide and conquer. These people tried to, they couldn't stand to watch you grow, rise, right? They couldn't stand to watch you elevate. So they came together, right? Because, that's what bullies do. They come together and they attacked, right? They attacked you, your person, your family, your friends, right? And now they're all shook. They are shook because they're shocked. They're like, why couldn't we take them down? Why couldn't I take Blue down? I did X, Y, and Z. Somebody here paid a practitioner, and the practitioner said, no refunds. Sorry, no refunds. But what do you mean no refunds? No refunds. There's no refunds. Somebody wants their money back. Right? And because somebody keeps trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. But they don't realize how protected and divinely guided you are. Right? Some of you have protection on you so vast that when they come and shoot you, that bullet it comes and it bounces right back at them tenfold. And they're trying to figure out, why is my life falling apart? Why is my car breaking down? Why am I fighting with my husband? Why am I bugging? Why am I seeing ghosts? Why am I seeing demons in the middle of the night? Why are there things crawling under on my legs when I'm sleeping? Why? Why am I paranoid? Why do I feel like I'm being watched and followed? It's because you were fucking with God's anointed. You were playing with God's anointed. Right? God put you in these people's path as a blessing. And what they did is they spit on it. It was like spitting on God. It was like spitting on Jesus and saying, that's the same thing, right? It's like spitting on Jesus by spitting on you. They don't realize you're connected to God. God sent you to them. God put you in their life for a reason. So they could elevate. So they could raise their vibration. And what do? They laughed, they mocked, they used, they manipulated. It was win at all cost mentality. And they keep taking. A lot of you just, you kept the game going, right? You knew what was going on. You clocked it. You wanted to watch. You wanted to watch to see how far they would go. And they went, okay. You went a little farther than I thought, but okay. And then you felt bad for them because you knew what was coming next, right? You said, oof. I didn't tell you to do all that. I didn't tell you to do all that. I didn't tell you to do all that. Right? Some of you never even truly did anything wrong to this person. Right? This might have been somebody you did business with, worked with, shared bread, broke bread with, traveled with, hung out with, right? Right? Some of you, the partner you're meeting is somebody. Why are they messing with my broom? Hold on. Is everything okay? I know what you're telling me. I know what you're telling me. I know what you're telling me. When your broom flies off the handle like that, with all the windows closed, I rebuke you. Burn, burn, burn. Feel the burn, baby. Burn, burn, burn. I got you covered, don't worry. I got you covered. For those who know. That broom said, what? This is a love that's enduring. This is a love that lasts. This is a love that has endured so much. You and this person have been through so much together. You've overcome so much together. You've went through so much together. You guys have overcame, it feels like everything. And still nothing was able to penetrate either of you. And that time apart, that was just recalibration happening in real time, right? You were healing, they were healing, right? The healing was necessary, right? They're mad. They're big mad. They are big mad. I'll tell you that. That's a fact. They are B-I-G-M-A-D. B-I-G-M-A-D. Okay? Big mad. Okay. Right? My inhaler. Your tolerance disappeared for these people, for these social groups, right? Because your social battery is out. You don't have a social battery. You don't have tolerance for low vibrational. Hold on, I'm a word nerd, so when I want to use the word, I need to use the word I want to use. Where's my book? Well, I'm renovating my office, so all my books are spread out. I feel like a librarian who just survived the tornado. You made my day. I'm so happy I found you again. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. See, what happened is these people that came after you, right? There was a divine separation that happened, right? You'd think it was just a breakup, right? You think this was just distance, right? You think, like long distance came out as I said that. You think it was just distance. You think it was just people switching up on you. Nope. This was a divine separation. A divine separation. Right? This was God physically removing people from your atmosphere. Right? God said, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Why is this stop recording? Hi, Kimmy. Is this my Kimmy? Hold on. Is it my girly Kimmy? I don't know. Well, I don't know. Hello, Kimmy. Thank you, Kimmy. Right? It was God removing these people. Right? Yeah? People from your atmosphere had to go because they were becoming spiritually expensive to entertain. They were becoming spiritually toxic to entertain, to be around. Right? Some people cost too much energetically. Every time you talk to them, you get tired. Every time you hang out with them, you're drained. Right? Every time they come around, your anxiety goes up. Every time they texted you, your nervous system gets irritated. Every time you share good news, something goes off. Just some type of switch up. Not everybody who's clapping for you is happy for you. Remember that. Nope. They're not happy for you. Some people will applaud, but secretly hoping you fail. I'm so happy for you, babe! But they're secretly hoping your car flies off the bridge into the Hudson River. Oh yeah. That's the type of people you were around. You know you were. That's why you're still here listening to this. You know for a fact you were. You know who these people were. You're thinking about them right now. How do we make both of these stand? Right? I'm so proud of you. I can't believe you just got a new car. Oh my God, that's so amazing. At the same time, they're saying, right? That's how I say it. They're hoping you fail. So God's saying, use your discernment now. When these blessings come in, when this new love comes in, use your discernment. You're stepping into sovereignty, okay? You're reclaiming your personal power. You're stepping into your own personal power. And it's going to be impenetrable. Nobody could take away your power when you step into sovereignty. Why? Because you own it. You are the sovereign authority of your own life. Nobody else. They talk, let them talk. That means you're doing something right. Right? They plot, let them plot. It means you're doing something good. They're not talking about you. If they're not... Listen, if they're not talking about you, I don't know if I want to be around you. I don't. I'm going to ask questions. I will. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. Maybe we could do this. You can tell you. What does that matter? That's what they comment during this reading. You can tell you're wearing makeup. I'm crying. What else? What other fun facts could you tell me about myself? Or what if I told you I was wearing a full face of makeup? I'm wearing a full face of makeup. Okay. Now what are you going to tell me? Tell me. Anyways, Blue, it's very nice to see you. You're leaving the addiction, the codependency, the toxic patterns. You're leaving all of that. You're done. You're leaving that behind, right? Anything that kept you in balance, anything that, you know, a lot of you have been feeling financial pressure recently, right? And it's created stress, right? Spirit wants you to slow down because that's about to start to simplify itself. Why? Because you're carrying massive burdens and responsibilities. I gotta plug this in because they're about to shut it down. You're carrying massive responsibilities and burdens. Some of you got a kid, 2 kids, 3 kids, right? Some of you gotta come home and, right, make sure people are fed, make sure people are bathed, and you still manage to be that woman, man who just shows up and does it. Single mom, single dad, right? And you're doing it. And Spirit sees you, God sees you, God's saying, I see you, I'm proud of you. None of your hard work goes unnoticed. When you do things in the dark, meaning when you work hard without announcing it, God sees it. He does. He really does. Your tolerance is gone. That's why your social battery changed. Right? Certain conversations, they feel cheap. Why? Because your soul outgrew certain energy. Right? You guys are resilient warriors. Hi, Kimmy, thank you so much. Right? But God's saying, Spirit's saying, the battle isn't over. But you've already proven you have what it takes to endure. These people know not to fuck with you. They know. The battle ain't over. It's not. Trust me. It's not over. As long as you're rising, they're going to keep attacking. But you're resilient now. You know exactly what to do, how to do it, to outmaneuver these parasitic leeches. A leech. Hello, Mr. Exterminator. There's a leech in my backyard. Yeah, could we get rid of it, please? Hold on. Shalom, Mr. Exterminator. Whoa. There's a leech in my backyard. Could you please help me come take him out? Oh wait, no, there's 5 leeches, sir. How much to get rid of 5 leeches? Shoot me a DM. If Spirit says shoot, we shoot. Right? It's not about money. It's about God. Right? If karmic justice needs to be served, then your angels and ancestors will talk to God and the powers that be and say, hey, yes, deliver. Send the package. Send the package. Make sure that you have the correct address, please. First class mail. Right. Clear your energy, guys. The blessings that are coming in are going to require you to really cleanse your energy. Right? If you're in a relationship, you want to do a really good cleansing candle, like something like this. I have 1, 2, 3 burning over there. I have 1 burning in the background. You want to have a very powerful black salt. Right? There's a few other things I'm not going to mention. They're my secret ingredients. I just got 1 delivered yesterday. Cost me a fortune, but it's worth every penny. Where is it? Where are you, Mr. C? It's about, how many grams? 3.5 grams. It was like $300. Now, you put this bad boy on a candle. You put this bad boy on a candle, let me tell you. You will see, right, for those who are rebuilding, right, their connection, for those who are working on their connection, right? We have the bromance couple candles. Right? They do come with a sigil. Right? The sigils come with it, meaning you will be paying. Here it is, $327 for pure calamus root. I mean, they ask, how do you get the? Oh my God, I got the phone call, I got the result. Well, you have to spend money on quality. You have to purchase the actual product, the actual herb, the root. You have to, unfortunately, we don't live in climates where we can just pick up these herbs and ourselves, right? That Mother Nature provides. So we have to buy them, right? So they get them, they distribute them, they sell them, then they resell them to other people, and they raise the prices because everybody wants to profit off of it. The driver, the guy who picks them off the tree, the guy who brings the truck, the guy who drives it to the village, the guy who brings it. Everybody wants a little cut. And guess we get to pay $300, $400, right? But I'd rather pay $400 for the correct herb, right? And have a happy person call me and say, you know what, thank you so much for helping me heal my mind, helping me heal my connection. Thank you so much for helping me and my partner understand one another better. Thank you so much for helping us communicate again. Thank you so much for helping me and my partner, sit and go through that deep reflection, right? For some people, it's a process. Some people, I had a client, I was working with her 9 months, 10 months, almost a year. And towards the end, she said, Emil, I'm tired, I can't. I was like, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't care. This is not about, what was I charging her at the time? It doesn't matter. It wasn't much, but it was 2 weekly candles, and then we brought it down to 1. I said, listen to me. We've been monitoring the energy, and you've been monitoring it with me. And I said, I see the end. I see the result right here. I will do as you say, right? You're the client, right? But I advise, if you still want this result, you keep going because you're close to the finish line. It really wasn't about the money. It wasn't much money at the time. A month later, she sent me. I still have that email. I gotta look for it. It's in the. It was the longest email on the planet, saying thank you and thank you and done. It was a beautiful email. So it just depends. Some of us, we block our own selves. We get in our own way, right? And sometimes it's okay to have assistance. It's okay to have somebody guide you, right? You're not really, I don't think it's you wasting money. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your marriage, right? There's somebody who's asking, will you wait for me? Right? Will you be there when I come back? Will you be there when I'm ready? Good morning, right? There's somebody saying, will you be there? And you know what, guys? The energy I'm getting is, it's not that you're waiting for this person, it's just that you're not waiting for nobody. You're not. You love this person. Confirmation. I need to text my cousin. It's not that you're just not waiting for this person. It's not that you don't love them. It's not that you're done with them. It's just you're living your life to the fullest, right? And you're dating. You're happy. Should that time come where this person, has healed and worked on themselves and you happen to be around, I'm sure you're going to be open to it. But if you're by that time already with somebody else, I don't see you going back, to be honest. I don't think so. I don't think you're stopping your blessings to wait for someone to heal. That's a little bizarre. I mean, I had a lady, she says, I've been waiting 7 years, I said. Where's the nearest safe word? I don't know, it was a little there, but I still get it though. I get it, I do get it. She was actually a sweet lady. She didn't need a safe word, but it's kind of crazy to me though, it was, like, at some point we have to say enough is enough, right? I want self-love. I'm tired because I keep attracting the same person in a different body. Thank you so much. I keep attracting the same person in a different body. In, the out, the hot, the cold, the fuckery, the lot. Who has time for that? You have time for that? The chasing, the games, the jealousy, the one-up, the tit for tat. Oh my goodness. That's not love. That's not a relationship. That's nothing. That's not even a friendship. Right? This person was very immature. Right? Very highly immature. Highly immature. This is somebody who had deep ancestral trauma. And I don't know if they're breaking the cycle. They want it. It's like this is. I see somebody typing up a message. They type it, and they delete it. Type it, and they delete it. Because they're terrified. They're nervous. To the person on YouTube who said I'm wearing a bunch of makeup, do you know how to do eyebrows? Because I need them done. So they're wearing. It's like they're holding off. They're waiting because they panic. It's like they want to speak and they slow down. They back up. Who knows? Yeah, they see you as they know you're the Queen of Pentacles. Collective. They see you shining. They see you glowing. Right, Kelly? Thank you, Kelly, for the light. And they're terrified because they know you possess that quiet power. King of Swords in the reverse, right? And this person, they know they're weak now, right? They've lost their emotional control. Their manipulation doesn't work. Why? Because they misused their power. So now they're sitting in this King of Swords in the reverse energy, manipulating their way through anything and everything. They know that's coming to an end. That wake don't work no more. Not in the age of Aquarius, not this year. Everything that's in the dark is coming to light this year. I don't care how much money you spent trying to hide it, conceal it, right? You have what do they call it when you have a something child, a love child that nobody knows about? Everything comes to light, and it's not you; it's God does it. God will make sure it comes to light. I rebuke you. I rebuke you. I rebuke you and return to sender tenfold. I return to sender tenfold. Thank you. Right? I rebuke you. Yeah, somebody with that evil eye right now. You know where you are. I see you. Right. You don't have time for that. Collective, what we're going to do is, let's pick a number 1 through 50. Okay? Whoever gets, we're going to pick 2 people, number 1 through 50. And the 2 people that pick the number will win a reading, a half-off reading. Okay? The readings are $2. They do come with a sigil, they do come with a candle, and they come with a check-in. So when we do the candle, in 3 days when the candle is done, 4 days, we check in to see the results of the candle. So you're getting 222 plus 120. It's like almost $400 worth of stuff for $111. So we're going to choose 2 people to pick a number 1 through 50 starting now. But let's pick the number first. The number is right here. That's one number. Wow. And I'm saying the number. I'm saying the number with my third eye. I just told you it, both of them. Or you could do a mini read. Half of what's half of 111? You know, do the math. You can do a half hour. And you'll still get a mini candle. No love candles, just healing candles, protection candles you can choose, okay? No communication candles. Okay? Otherwise, we are out of here and we'll be back soon. So pick a number 1 through 50. There's 2 numbers, 2 winners that'll win a half-off reading.